Hey, Mike, are you buying this optimism?
Yes, I am.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yes, I am. Yes.
Take it away. Got to be under a rock
Yes.
if you ain't heard that
Yes.
Shams is reporting there's optimism that Kyrie Irving could return based on him being engaged with Kevin Durant. There's optimism around the NBA that Kyrie could play this year, either getting vaccinated or the Nets softening their stance that they wouldn't have him be a part-time player, as in only playing road games based on New York's vaccine mandate. Why are you optimistic, Michael?
This is always the path. This has always been the path to me. It is not, and we've talked about this before, Mike, in a different context. We'll start off in a different context and we'll just bring it back into this Brooklyn Nets situation. When people have made the decision, people have talked about their discomfort with the vaccine or being vaccinated and what is it, and they have all these kind of questions. The path is not fire and brimstone. It's not preaching to them. It's not telling them that they're wrong and, hey, who are you using? Where's your research coming from? And wagging the finger. It's not that. It is always relational. It's always a connection that will get somebody to change their mind. If you're dug in, somebody wagging their finger at you, it's just going to make you be even more intractable. What will do it is somebody that you respect coming to you, and that conversation maybe leading to something else. So I don't think it's the Nets. I don't think the Nets have softened their stance. I think it's very simple. I think it's Kevin Durant and his conversations with somebody who he's very close to, Kyrie Irving, saying, okay, this is what I'm, just an ordinary conversation. Yeah. And this is what I'm seeing. Ordinary conversation. This is what I'm seeing. Okay. This is what the league is like. This is what the locker room is like. This is how I see this, our team. This is the potential of our team. What will it be with you? Better than what it is right now. And I don't think Kevin Durant has tried to campaign him. I think it's just.
Did you find Kyrie Irving to be anti-vaccine or vaccine hesitant?
He said he wasn't. He said hesitant. He said he was not. He said he's not pro. He said he's not anti. He said, using his words, because he's very careful. I'm very careful with people like this who are a little tough to follow, and I think sometimes Kyrie Irving is tough to follow. But I've just followed his words. When he gave that long IG statement, monologue, he said, I'm not pro, I'm not anti. Isn't it okay if I have some questions?
All right, well, I'll put it to you like this. And we talked about this.
He said you got questions.
What was his process? And maybe we'll find out pretty soon. What was his process when it came to getting those questions answered to the point? This is two different things. You could have questions and they could be answered, but are they answered to a point where you feel good about getting vaccinated? And if that's the case, we'll find out soon enough whatever information he came upon that was different from the information that existed back then. I don't think the information's changed. The virus has changed and evolved into another variant, but I don't know if the information has changed that was available to him to begin with. So my only point is this. It wouldn't surprise me if the Nets actually softened their stance, because just like Kyrie took a hardline stance and said, I'm not comfortable getting vaccinated, the Nets took a hardline stance and said, we're not comfortable with you being a part-time player and only playing road games.
Why would they soften their stance?
I don't know. Why would Kyrie soften his?
Because
why would Kyrie soften his?
Kyrie's
maybe they're softening theirs because they're like, you know what? Harden's struggling. Maybe they were like me. It was like, hey, we got James Harden, we got Kevin Durant. We'll be fine without Kyrie. Remember, I was like, the Nets will be fine without Kyrie because they have two superstars. They got one who's playing 40-something minutes a night and another one who's struggling for one reason or another. Maybe the Nets are like, half of Kyrie is better than none, or maybe our infrastructure is better than we thought. Maybe the organization, I'm just spitballing here. I'm literally spitballing.
Yeah, I know, we both are.
But maybe just as Kyrie is going through his process, maybe the Nets are going through their process and talking, whether Steve Nash, the assistants, the veterans, being like, you know what? Guys, we didn't think Kyrie was this dug in. Can we figure out a way to make this work? It would be weird. It'd be unprecedented. It'd be awkward. But maybe having Kyrie play on the road is better than not having Kyrie at all this year. I hope, Michael, that it's as cut and dry as you're saying, that Kyrie Irving has come around, whether it's through encouragement from Kevin Durant or just as time has gone on, him missing basketball has outweighed whatever principle prevented him from getting the jab to begin with. That would be clean and simple. I just don't know that things are ever that simple with Kyrie Irving. And, and maybe the Nets, who drew their own line in the sand, are the ones actually thinking maybe we could work around Kyrie's stance as it relates to the vaccine mandate in New York.
I just know from my own experience, and perhaps yours too, I could hear the same information, but depending on who it's coming from, I'll respond in a different way. Look, somebody else, not named Michael Smith, could tell me something about doing a show, or could tell me something about journalism, and I might go, okay, I ain't trying to hear that. But you tell me, I'm listening to you, I have respect for you, I've got experience with you, I'll receive it in a different way if it's coming from you. That's one. Here's two. Kyrie Irving always describes himself as an artist, usually when he's lecturing us, those who have never played the game at a high level. Hey, stop with all this gossip, stop with all this stuff, all the likes and the clicks, and just respect the art. Enjoy the art. That's what he says. So if you're an artist and you don't have an outlet for your art, that could be now you're a frustrated artist. And so it could come down to that. Wait a minute, it's December? I'm still not playing ball? And I'm not hurt? I'm not playing? Come on.
I'm watching.
Give me this
They're
canvas.
in first place without me. Durant's about to go get MVP without me. Yeah, it could be a lot of
Because I know he is. And these guys who say they're more than basketball players. Okay, first of all, that's not saying much. Of course you are. You're a fully formed human being. Human beings are capable of doing many things, especially people who are enlightened. They have several experiences. We know you're more than. I do. I know you're more than a basketball player. I know that. I would never just say that's all you can do.
Sure.
But you say you're more than a basketball player. But basketball is still, a big part of you.
It's your platform. So no question.
So go do it.
And he's too gifted. He's too gifted not to share his art with the world. Just to be clear, it was according to Shams, in recent weeks, Durant and Irving have had increased communication about his fit on the team, breaking down the games, about life in general. So an increased level of enthusiasm between the two superstars.
Hey, thanks for watching Brother from Another on YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe before you leave, and be sure to watch us 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Peacock. Appreciate you.